like hexes the puck and goes on him. There is like some counterplay on the initiation on puck, so it's really weird. I guess there's also Hand of God. So
and transitions nicely to an oppressive gameplay while the enemy carry is a bit underfarmed.
I will say the one thing, a little bit of pressure over onto Arteezy here. I will say the one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about here with the Evil Geniuses draft. As I say this, they dispose over onto Moon Meander. Does have the Jingu, so he's going to just try to lifesteal back again so they can ensure that they get the kill on crit. But he is going to die to Nightfall, and they do not manage to finish off the Moxxi.
They did end up doing a lot of damage in the skirmish at least, which isn't the end of the world. And crit doesn't have any regen moving out just yet, so it has been.
Bottom lane, a little bit of pressure over onto Tomato. The dispose is going to land, and Nightfall wanting to put out some more damage. We'll turn his attention over to Moon Meander. His Plasma Field, just slow him down just a little bit more. Maybe 1 or 2 hits. He's gonna try to dodge, but crit will land the final punch.
The EG probably wants, or sorry, that the TSM probably wants to be. CK is their only core here, then you want him to have a good game. ZG has lots of carry potential.
Oh gosh, okay, Nightfall just running at Tomato in the bottom lane. Just making things a bit more uncomfortable for Arteezy, but Moon and crit. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, just land a good boundless, but they still have the dispose, they still have the damage drained, and they're still going to just get those lifesteal hit procs off on Moon Meander.
The lane is just so freaking. This dual lane is so powerful. And now he's got 2 points in sidekick, maybe a third shortly.
Motto, there's gonna be the Solar Guardian. They want to try to punish Nightfall at this point. They'll land the Starbreaker, so they'll get the kill. Follow up though, you do have Abed making his rotation, the rebound coming out from crit. That little bit of boost, so he's able to run away. Another couple slides. And Abed's just gonna go clean up this creep wave as attacks. And back his way over here, but the silence over on the mid lane coming out from Bryle. He used the Dream Coil. Dupu also making this rotation. EG coming back. It's still going to be a dead fly. Bryle is going to have to try to run out. Those chains are not going to connect. Oh, crit though, it gets close. Not going to be able to quite connect. Did not have the disposes. And comes Tomato. He has himself the Chaos Bolt, and he's got plenty of damage. So they'll get a kill on the Embers.
Can be useful here against Moon Meander as he tries to hold the creep wave.
Gets slow, the Hex with the opening, followed up with the Shackles. Nightfall's gonna steal all that damage. And that should end up being a dead Moon Meander, but in the top lane, some pressure being placed. Guardian, they'll follow up and try to finish off crit. He's punching pretty fierce though, so they will be able to get the kill on Saberlight. They'll find the kill on crit, and Moon Meander will eventually fall with Night.
But see if Puck can get a kill. He's got Dream Coil.
Yeah, I think Crit knew that this was coming. He was positioned quite well to be able to go and break any sort of smoke, so they'll end up losing Crit, but they do end up protecting Arteezy, which is...
Tomato kind of like trying to play chicken. Can they get him?
They got the Dream Coil off. Snap it, the drag back. They've got the lockdown. That is just going to be a dead Abed, and they lose Fly to Saberlight as he just wandered over into the area.
Okay, he used it.
Quickly. Abed in position outside. Roche is out, finished at this point. They've got the Aegis. Moon Meander, though, does manage to go and nick over here. Are they going to be able to just burn this Aegis immediately? Yes, they are. Very nicely done with that Wild Wing. Hand of God gets called out as well. Here we go. The Fervor comes out. They're going to try to survive just a little bit longer. And again, he's just stripped apart from the rest of his team. He's lifestealing pretty well here, but they still manage to get the kill on Arteezy. So you can see the Dream Coil. It connects over onto Abed. He is leashed up, and there's just so many heroes all grouped up in the small corner that there is the Boundless Strike, following up with a nice Illusory Orb. Can they finish off the heroes? They see crit. They'll get the kill. That's a double kill now for Bryle. As the Solar Guardian's going to get popped in. They're trying to find Fly. They find him with a big hammer. And it's a beautiful... They did smoke up on their own. Going to find themselves Dubu. So it should be a nice pick-off. They've got plenty of lockdown and damage. And that's going to be a tower. Going over to the side of EG.
It's a cool little gank. Same time they go in, the sentry gets placed down. I think Moon's done a really good job this game on the Monkey King.
Oh, they found themselves Abed. The Hex comes out though with the fault. They weren't expecting Tomato to be there, so no Shackles going to be able to hold them to place. They jump over onto Abed. They've got plenty of damage, and there it is. Saberlight though, he's taking too much damage here coming out from Troll, so he's going to fall to Arteezy. As there's going to be the Hand of God. Some more bashes coming out. Can they finish off this Chaos Knight? Yes, they will, but Moon Meander, he's dropped the Monkey King ultimate, and he's lifestealing pretty well, but Nightfall, he's doing so much damage. Different time back and forth. They get the kill on Arteezy. Bryle, he's going to try to finish off here, but he can't. Some of this information. 3 chance. See? Open up with the Boundless with the Solar Guardian and the Wukongs. All the circles, but the rebound coming to play, but he can't go anywhere because he's leashed up here by the puck. He's got the sidekick on him. He's going to be able to go and just use that ultimate. Look at this damage coming out. Nice. He just absolutely blows up Brawl. Is he going to be able to get himself anything more? No, Moonmeander will be able to finish him off. So they end up losing Brawl, but they'll end
right now, up to 80 later on. It's almost like you have to layer it well, you know?
Yeah, this is looking like a dead Dubu. I don't think they're going to come to save him this time.
Like, if you use it right at the start of his troll ulti, it feels kind of bad, right? It feels to me so far in a lot of these fights that Chaos Knight's had a little bit of struggle fighting, but maybe not this one.
Maybe not. The BKB gets popped on Nightfall. They'll turn back around. Saberlight does manage to stand over onto Crit. They're going to slow him down. A nice Dream Coil getting it put into place here. They have the sidekick, though, dropped over here onto Abed. Boundless connects. The Monkey will clean up Crit. And now they're going to chase the Blink Dagger. They've got the Hammer to turn around over onto Abed. They need to get enough damage off as Nightfall. Continue to just drain some of Tomato's damage here over onto the side. You're going to see RTZ drawing back in the Hand of God. Is it enough? Yes, it's going to be enough to keep him alive. As now Saberlight, though, has been left behind. He's rooted into place. This is looking like a dead Dawnbreaker. And Bryle on the back line. Oh, the Boundless comes in from downtown, but this is not looking good now for Abed. Moonmeander running away, and we see here that he is going to get rooted into place, and he is going to... Right, there was a tower there. But the RTZ Demolition Company has made sure that that's... Oh, top lane, they have the Hex to dispose. In comes RTZ. They've got Shackles to boot. This is... Oh, and the Bash hit. Yeah, no. Very, very dead Saberlight as Moonmeander forced to pop his own BKB and run away. Did he drop it?
Very, very good. Maybe really only good on Marcy and Shadow Shaman, though. Those are the guys that are going to be most vulnerable to those.
Okay, again, the opening. That's a lot of damage that they're throwing out immediately. Just blow up Nightfall, so he is not a part of this fight. Does not have buyback. It's not going to be that Eye of the Storm or that damage coming out from the Razors. They're going to end up losing Fly, too. A very nice strike coming out from the side of TSM. Great smoke coming into play here.
That's hard.
Enter into place. Shaman is back up now. Oh, the dispose though over onto Moonmeander. They'll try to get the silence. Hand of God comes out, but it's not going to be enough to offset this damage. So now TSM is going to have to run away from the side of Evil Geniuses as Abed does manage to land Searing Chains over onto 2. They drop the Wraith Pack, the dispose coming out over onto Saberlight. In comes RTZ. They blow up Crit, but they blow up Saberlight right back at him with these BKBs. Fly will fall. And now Tomato, he has to run here. This is looking real dangerous when you've got this throw, when you've got Abed on this Ember. He's just trying to fight him. He just knows that he's not going to be able to do it. It's a triple kill now for our team.
Here as the game continues, and game turned around so big. TSM won that great fight, but...
Oh God, all right, they just blow up Flies. They see an opening, but now Saberlight ending up getting hit here with the bash. He's not going to be able to do much. Just have the Disturbance. He's going to be able to run away fast enough, though. No, the right-click damage is too massive coming up from Nightfall as he manages to go to place. Moonmeander trying to fight through. You can see Brawl trying to run away from Abed. Abed trying to find the opening, trying to find this kill. It's Moonmeander. He fights in the middle of all of his monkeys, but he's not going to survive.
Punishing the rest of the TSM draft as they ran down their opponents. And then it led to Roche.
Jumping in, wants to just break. Okay, that's going to be the Aegis. Tomato having that BKB, but Nightfall, he's already got him linked up. He's going to be stealing as much of this damage as possible. They're going to try to force forward, but they get the bash off over onto Tomato. This is not looking good for the Chaos Knight, as they'll try to do whatever they can to keep him alive, but it's just not going to be enough. They'll lose Tomato. Crit falling on the back lines. Moonmeander trying to get a couple clicks off over here onto Nightfall, but there's just too much physical damage coming out from him. He will end up dying, and these barracks. All right, Bryle. Trying to poke here, be a little cheeky. Needs a little bit more damage to finish off Nightfall, and they do indeed have it, but now he is going to pay for it because the shackles come out. That is a dieback. And the racks are falling here. They do not have Moonmeander, they don't have Bryle, they don't have Tomato. They're missing some of their heavy damage dealers over on the side of TSM. And they did have a couple buybacks coming out from Evil Geniuses. Yep, Nightfall and Crit, they're running right back into this base. They smell blood in the water. They see that this is their time. This is their advantage. A little bit of a slow over onto Saberlight. But RTZ eyes on the prize. That Fervor just ripping through the buildings now as he's going for the next one. And there's not a whole heck of a lot that TSM can do because they just don't have those buybacks. They're trying to slow him down, but this Ancient indeed is falling. They're throwing their bodies over here. Fly's just going to throw out the shackles. But no, they just have their eyes on this Ancient. The GG gets called. Evil Geniuses. They are looking so good after this change here. We saw that TSM, they were looking towards the top at that last major, but Evil Geniuses, they are definitely a contender.
They are. What a good fight from even from behind. Getting those pickoffs, knowing when their opponents are in trouble, running across the map. After that, executing so well in these engagements. It all led from that